Have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders. It is a big idea, a new world order, a world in which there is the very real prospect of a new world order.
After 1989, President Bush said, and it's a phrase that I often use myself, that we needed a new world order.
There is a chance for the President of the United States to use this disaster to carry out what his father, a phrase his father used, I think, only once, and hasn't been used since, and that is a new world order.
I really think that Georgia needs spiritual leadership. I don't really think that Brian Kemp and Stacey Abrams and all these people, right, they're not prepared to govern for what is happening in the world. The world is changing. The United States is under attack, right? Meaning we got a problem when the Homeland Security says within 1 year after the Afghanistan fiasco of last year, right? Homeland Security says within 1 year, right, or 24 months, the United States would be attacked with a terrorist attack. So you need a spiritual leader, right, who is anointed by God, who can come in with the power of God as a warrior to stand up against the one Georgia, one world order. Notice that my opponent, whom I love, Stacey Abrams, she says, make it a one Georgia. And I said, no, sweetheart. Right? That idea that George Soros is giving you is going to bring many sheep to the slaughter. And I say to Stacey, you're not prepared to fight the New World Order. You understand what I'm saying? Isn't it amazing that if you speak the truth, pundits and certain aspects of people will say, oh, that's conspiracy. No, it's very real, but that's another story. So I wanted to talk about that.
A new world is emerging. It is a new world order with significantly different and radically new challenges.
The affirmative task we have now is to actually create a new world order.
Good evening, everybody. President Obama and British Prime Minister Gordon today calling for a new world order to tackle our global economic crisis.
And the president outlined his vision of a new world order in which the U.S. would participate fully.
We've got to give them a stake in creating the kind of world order that I think all of us would like to see.
So I see a world order in the future with a multipolar world order.
I think a new world order is emerging, and with it the foundations of a new and progressive era of international cooperation.
But in a globalized economy, we are going to have to take global responsibilities, and there is going to have to be some semblance of global governance.
Never before has a new world order had to be assembled from so many different perceptions or on so global a scale. Nor has any previous order had to combine the attributes of the historic balance of power system with global democratic opinion and the exploding technology of the contemporary period.
And I strongly believe India will be a central actor in the new world order.
There also exists an extraordinary opportunity to form for the first time in history a truly global society.
2009 is also the first year of global governance, with the establishment of the G20 in the middle of the financial crisis. The climate conference in Copenhagen is another step towards the global management of our planet.
New World Order is the headline in the Globe and Mail in Canada.
Is this global governance at last? Is it one world, the central bankers in charge? But aren't we all just living and dying for what the central banks do?
Of course we are. We are absolutely slaves to central banks.
It's because some of these people, this is a new normal. They're never going to go back home. So they want to help them as much so that they're never just walking out of here and feeling like they're going back onto the street. They've worked with them throughout the process here to help them adjust to this new world order that they're going to be living in after this.